up everyone, it's Demolition Derby for Life. I'm here gonna do an aftermath video on the Scooby-Doo van and the shark car. I actually did do a video already on it, an aftermath, and then when I went to go edit, the video was corrupted, so I have to redo it. There is a second part that I've done that like finished everything, but I like my camera crashed on me and wouldn't work, and then so I lost the first part of the video, so now I have to redo the first part, but I have a second part, so I'm gonna have to try to end it how the first video ended that got corrupted, if that makes sense. But okay guys, so here we go. We're gonna start from the best part of the van that's not all crushed and smashed, and then we're gonna work our way to the worst part. So what ended up taking me out of the Derby, I got 5th out of I think 9. What took me out is that I dropped my drive shaft, and I'll show you why it dropped when we get to the worst part. So that's what took me out on this one. And what took me out on the other one was my fuel line popped off, and there was gas everywhere, and I did not want to run with gas in the car because I've seen too much bad stuff happen because of leaky fuel line or whatever. So I pulled my flag. I was the first one out. So as you see in the video, I get very mad. So yeah, but yeah, so I got 5th with this one and last with the other one, and that's basically what took me out. But here we go guys. So we're gonna start with the driver's door because this is the best thing so far. As you can see, it's got some scrapes, that's about it, and some little dings from getting sideswiped. Moving along here, not too bad. Like I said, got sideswiped a couple times. This tire went flat because it always goes flat. I'm gonna probably end up taking it off the rim and junking that tire and just saving the rim for whatever reason, because they still holds air and stuff. This bumper actually kinked. And my van was very stock build. It was very stock. Well, not very stock, but it was stocker than what was mainly ran out there. There's like 3 other vans that actually were about the same as what I have built on mine. I mean, mine was actually a little bit beefier than the other 3, but mine was still stock compared to what other vehicles were out there. As you can see here, the bumper is kinked. Where the bumper mounts is actually still good. It just kinked on the back side here, so it should look like this, where it should be like a straight and then good there, but it kinked right in here. So I'm going to see if I can pull this out as best I can. Like, I'll hook something up in the back there and then hold it solid, and then see if I can pull this thing back out straight, and then put a plate there, and then I might try to beat down the mesh on here and weld the mesh or the bumper skin to the actual bumper, just to give it a little extra strength. But yeah, moving along, nothing really too beat up in here. Some sheet metal is starting to move on me, but not too bad. Yeah, I will try to pull the motor. That's something I'm going to be saving out of here. I don't remember if I talked about what I'm going to be saving in the second part of this video, but I'm going to go over what I will be saving. No damage up here. Tire's good. That's from the first run on it, I should say. This door's not even touched. But this door, on the other hand, this whole side is, yeah, she's a little mangled. This van is very rusty. It is by no means a clean van. Like, it's really bad. I'm surprised it held up as the best or better than what it actually did. But yeah. Coming along the side here. Yeah, maybe I should back up just a little bit more. Yeah, that tells you something. This van is by no means straight, because I'm looking dead at that back tire right there, and that would come out just about on the other side of this tire, so it's off a good foot. Yeah, that ain't good. But yeah, there you go. Bunch of sheet metal damage. Coming in here, cage held up pretty good. Not really mangled or anything. Back end is, yeah. She's, yeah, not very together. We'll be pulling the cage for sure. Definitely want to save the cage. Just gonna, when I cut it out, just gonna cut these plates apart. Same up here, just cut them. And then whenever I want to put it back in another van or whatever, or another vehicle, just gotta re-weld the plates together. So, shouldn't be too hard to do. What else? Oh, I don't think I ever talked about this. This is my shifter. That is actually what we built this the day of the Derby. What ended up happening was my shifter that I had on there broke, and I couldn't get into any gears. It was so hard to even put it in park. So what we ended up doing is we took the shifter apart and we put this thing in. We built it up within a good hour. We got it all mocked up and then welded together, or not welded, but bolted together, and yeah. Worked out. It works. It works really good, but it's kind of hard to find gears. So I'm gonna see if I can make up something where I can stop myself, or I can go into reverse and drive, and that's all I have to do. I just have to make something up, which we just made this up within like a couple, like the day, it was the day of the Derby, so I didn't have enough time to make something up to make it stop and reverse and park and like all that. But yeah. Whoops, stepped on some mud. Hope that was mud. But she's going up on the back end, which is nice. But coming along the side here, yeah, the back end's starting to push in. Really push in. Yeah, so this is basically what took me out. This whole side here is blown apart. There's no fixing it. So as you can see here, the leaf spring is actually down here, and this whole rear end shifted and everything, but this leaf spring here broke. It completely sheared off. There's no fixing that. I mean, I could put a new one in, but there's no fixing from here to up to there. Yeah, I could pull it down, but that ain't gonna help. It's just gonna, if I put a new leaf spring in, it's just gonna blow it all apart again. Like, this rear end is so soft. There's no point in fixing it. What I should actually do is I should add more leaf springs if I would want to run the Mod Mighty. I basically ran in a Mod Mighty Minis. that's basically what I ran in, and yeah, this is what happens when you bring stock to a pro show. But yeah, this van was very, very rusty. I figured this was gonna happen, because it all rusted out and peeled, and it just peeled away, and yeah. As you can see here, see, I can't really see. So that's the top. So, and that's the bottom. So that's, let me measure it quick. So that's about 4 or 5 inches drop from because the bottom of the cage was on the floor, and this whole thing dropped about 4 inches. Yeah, that ain't good. But yeah, basically, as you can see, this whole thing peeled apart and pushed in, which I'm fine that it pushed in, but it sucks that it peeled apart. Which this van is so rusty too. Like, there's no, like, yeah, this is definitely a Minnesota vehicle. See in the back here? Yeah. But as you can see here, yeah, this frame is junk. It's all torn apart. As you can see here, the head broke off the top of here. So this thing is pretty much junk. I might save it. I might save this piece, because the other piece is right here. I could maybe get this thing out. I just have to cut the bolt and pull it out. It won't be too hard to do. Then maybe I can see if I can weld this. I think it's aluminum. I think it is. Looks like it, but yeah. As you can see here too, that tire is flat. And the reason why I went flat is there's a big old gash in it. I don't know how or where. It might have caught right up here. I don't know. It caught something and it just gashed a big old hole in the backside, which this tire is so meaty on it yet. I might just stick another tire inside and then go from there. Maybe tube it too, make it the solid tire. But yeah. And then I'll come over here. Here's a good example of how rusty this frame is. Yeah, that ain't good. I kind of figured this would happen, but yeah. This leaf spring over here is still doing pretty good. It's starting to bend up in here, so I think this thing might blow apart eventually, or break. Actually, I think it's starting to tear. I don't know. It's bending right here. It's starting to bend, so eventually that's where it's gonna break. So that leaf spring's probably not even good anymore. I mean, maybe I'll probably end up saving it just because. But yeah. But this is basically where the video stopped, but I'm going to keep going because I still got to explain a few things. So yeah, so what will I be saving on this vehicle? I'm definitely going to be saving the rear end out of here. Definitely want to save that. I'm going to save the drive shaft. I'm going to save all the tires. The rims are still pretty good. I'm going to save the cage, the gas tank, battery box, or battery and battery box, all the battery wires. I'm going to save. Roof sign I'm going to save. A GoPro mount I'm going to save. I got to make sure I save that. This mesh, I'm going to save all that. Fuses I'm going to save. This box here I'm going to save. Definitely want to save that because this helps. Which the van is actually dead because I left the key on because I'm stupid. Shifter I'm going to save because I am definitely running Astros again. I had so much fun with this. It's such an easy build too. Tires I'm going to save. All the front suspension stuff and maybe some other stuff I'm going to save. Bumper going to save. Going to pull it straight first, or at least try to, and then cut it off and then go from there. Hood, I think I'm going to save the hood because this might just go up on the wall of hoods that I will be doing. Threaded rod, all the threaded rod, since I'll be saving the hood, I'll be saving the things. Who's that? Don't know. Crazy. But motor, gonna save the motor, and the transmission gonna save. Basically, just gonna save it for parts. Just have to undo all the wiring and everything, but won't be too hard. Or I might even just cut it, and then when I have to if I put the motor in, then I can just plug everything back into the next motor or in the next van or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know really anything else I want to save. Haven't decided yet. Rear end drive shaft, that's all gonna come out just because it's still good, and then I can, if I ever break an axle, then I got a spare axle out for Astros. But there you go, guys. There's the part 1 basically, and then the part 2 will basically be starting here right after this clip ends, because I did another aftermath, or talked more about the other car and the aftermath on that. So yeah, but yeah, there you go, guys. We'll see you in the next clip. Alright guys, we're back. My camera just was being really weird. So basically, if I remember what I was talking about, that they should do like different kind of classes. Like instead of having one Mighty Minis class, do a mod minis and a stock minis. And like this would fall in the stock minis, just very limited welding and stuff on it, and yeah. But and then the mod minis, because this is what a mod mini did to me, like destroyed my ass, and it didn't help that I was going backwards the whole time too. But I mean, just going up front, how my bumper was, that's from one hit, and that other mod minis didn't even move. I mean, yeah, I know I could have built this up better, but I didn't want to stick that much time into it. I just wanted to quickly build it, get it done, and have some fun. But since I didn't do that, I got destroyed. I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, this whole, like this actually dropped. The whole body and everything dropped. It dropped about, see where my finger is? So this would be to the top of there, to the top or tip of my thumb to the bottom of my fingers. That is basically how far much it dropped. So a good 3 inches from like just solid dropped. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but not much I can do about it. So yeah, so what will I be saving out of here? I might try to save that. I might just say screw it and leave it go. And it does, I mean, it is some decent metal yet. I could always use it. I don't know. Oops. Bugs. But I think I might try to save it. I mean, it's just a little couple zips with the torch and good to go. I will save the cage. I'm gonna see if I can separate the for the rollover bar. I'm going to see if I can separate that. I think I should be able to. It's kind of just tacked in there at the moment, or pretty much just tacked. But I'm going to see if I can just a couple zips and pull it out straight up off the top, and then I might cut off the top of the van so I can pull the rest of the cage out. I'm thinking about pulling the motor. It runs, it drives, it ran decent. I mean, it could just be a parts motor too. I'd like to save it, but yeah. Let's see. Save the battery, save the gas tank, save the rad. I'm gonna save the front end on it, like for these parts, like the lower control arm and stuff, and CV shafts I can probably just throw because I cut them apart. Yeah, I might try to save some stuff out of there. I don't know. I might just say screw it and leave it go. Save all my threaded rod. I might save the hood just because I had fun with this van, and the hood's still pretty decent on it, so if I ever screw up something, I got another spare or whatever. So might just pull the hood off. Then I can I basically just save all my angle iron too that I have into it. So all the tires, the rear end, the drive shaft, which there you can see that's what took me out. The drive shaft popped out. Couldn't move. Was revving it up and having a little fun, but wasn't going anywhere. Shifter and some electrical stuff. That box that's there, I'm going to save that because I know it works. Maybe save the computer out of it. Maybe try pulling the steering out of it, or at least part of it. I don't know. I'll get more in depth into it later on. Today I'm actually going to be going to the state fair, so yeah. But you guys won't be able to see this video for quite a while, just because how far I'm backed on videos. I don't even have Carver up yet, which that actually should be the next one going up, because I have all the rest of most of my stuff up anyway. But yeah, there you go, guys. There is the van. We'll be pulling the roof sign too. Can't forget that. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's the van. Oh yeah, and the bumper. Definitely gonna save the bumper. That's still straight as an arrow, and still just have to do a little fixing to it. But yeah, there's the aftermath of the van. Very, very sad to see this thing go, but there's no fixing that frame in the back, and I wouldn't be driving very straight if I did fix it. So there's always other ones. This was kind of just a test build, basically. See how it bent and how everything went. So I got an idea on how to make the back end hold up a little bit better. Which actually, how I have it welded, all the doors and everything, I think worked out really well. I might have to do a little different in some spots, but I think it held up really well. Just because of how rusty this van was too, it held up pretty decent. And then here's the aftermath of the chainsaw car. Like I said, what took me out was my fuel. That rubber hose that's right there clips on to that piece there. I'm getting rid of that. I am sick of that thing taking me out. I'm gonna end up putting a different gas tank in here. I have Actually, I won't be able to if I bring that other car. So this one, actually, I might leave this gas tank in, but I'm gonna, instead of chains, I'm gonna put ratchet straps. Those chains is what's taking me out, or like popping that line off. This car still runs and drives great. I did some patching up front here. See if I can get in here. There we go. I did some patches up front, seeing if it would help a little bit, but I never really got a good chance to run it. The frumper's all goobered together. Hood's secured tightly. But this thing is going to be ran at thinking I don't want to run Litchfield. Well, I do, but yet I don't. I'm either going to run Litchfield for their fall one, or I'm going to run Buffalo. Haven't decided yet. I'm thinking Buffalo. I gotta see if I can find the rules and look at it quick. See if I can do anything else to it. But I'm thinking about running either Litchfield or Buffalo. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to run Pumpkin Smash, maybe. The back end here, I have to fix. The frame is starting to touch the tire again. I have to see if I can fix that better. See if I can maybe just lift the body up enough, and then, or at least get it jacked up high enough that I can get a skid loader in here and just bend this whole hump to the side. We'll see, because it's doing the same thing on this side. Or actually, no, it's not quite touching over here. If I can get in there. No, it's hard to see. But this side's not touching yet. Also, I lost one of my skid loader tires, so I'm gonna have to replace that too. It sucks. I'm gonna buy 2 brand new ones, and then I'm gonna see if I can fix this one for a spare. Like maybe stick another tire in there and tube it, because this tire's just got a little puncture hole in it. This side, I'm going to jack up the 2 frame rail, or I'm going to bend them back up or try to get them to bend back up anyway. I actually did get hit on this side, and it kinked this whole corner panel in, so I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, I got to lift all this frame rail stuff back up, see if I can get it high enough that it'll just pack right in. Might try to do something with the gas tank protector, maybe add a couple braces. Haven't decided yet, but I think they should be fine. I don't think anything too bad has happened to it. But basically, when I strip this car down, the only thing I can't save is the gas tank and the battery box and this cage. But I can take the gas tank stuff I put the protector in. I can save that because I put that in. I'm gonna save the window mesh. That helps. I mean, I don't have a lot of material left, so I try to save as much of it as I can. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's an aftermath on both the van and the shark car. Scooby-Doo van and shark car. It kind of sucks that I didn't get to run this thing. I was hoping to finish this thing off. Oh, I actually did get hit on this side. Still holds there though. But yeah, bumper's starting to tear apart too. Yeah, this thing's getting mangled. Center's still good, but they're collapsing. But yeah, there you go, guys. There's an aftermath on the 2 cars. Again, the van is gonna be junk. I'm gonna start stripping her down here shortly. I figured I'd get an aftermath video on it before I started doing anything. But yeah, van's going to scrap. This car is going to be ran at least for sure one more time, but I'm thinking Buffalo. I gotta see what day it is, but otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna pretty much go nose the whole time. We'll see how she does. Maybe if I can pull off a higher spot than last place, but yeah, I'm gonna see how she does. Let me think. I gotta see. Yeah, they should let me run at Buffalo. I had very limited, like I welded up I did frame repair onto the frame, and I welded the bumper. I gotta see if they allow me to do that. But if they don't, I'm gonna end up having to run a different show, because I'm not cutting that bumper off. There's no way I'm cutting that off. Not for how much welding I put into it. But yeah, there you go, guys. Again, this car will be ran one more time, and the van is gonna go bye-bye. I'd hate to do it, but she's gotta go. She's too mangled or the ass on is too mangled to fix, so yeah. But again, guys, thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate it. I am gonna be building cars at a different shop now. I am actually gonna be moving out of here, moving all my derby stuff to a new location. Because I got a house, so all my derby stuff and all my derby builds are going to be built at a new place, a new location. But yeah, so again, guys, thank you guys for watching all my videos. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the bell icon so you guys don't miss any chances of seeing these cars, or not this car anymore, because this one will be gone. They might get one more video when it starts to get junk. But yeah, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you guys don't miss any videos that I post up. Yeah, so again, guys, thank you guys. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later.